Supply chain, to give an idea, we're talking about 4 departments integrated over here to form the entire end-to-end process for supply chain. You have the purchasing department, then you have inventory management, you have warehouse management, and the finance team. So these 4 need to work in tandem in order to ensure that we have an end-to-end supply chain process, right? So now going through each step over here, the first one is the material requirement is identified. Now just to give you an idea from a work order perspective, let's say a work order is created and you have the requirement of 4 materials in order to perform the job. If you have 2 materials already sitting in inventory, there'll be a reservation created for those 2 materials. But if the other 2 materials are not in stock, there'll be a purchase requisition automatically triggered from the work order in order to go ahead and procure those 2 materials from a vendor. So if the vendor is already identified, that vendor is selected automatically and a purchase requisition is created. If not, you need to select a vendor, you need to have a vendor qualification process, select a vendor and set up the vendor. Once the vendor is identified, your purchase requisition is created and automatically it goes for approval based on the different stages of approval or the amount specified in the purchase requisition. Once the people who are designated in order to approve the purchase requisition approve it, it goes and gets created into a purchase order which again goes to P&C for approval. Once that is done, the purchase order in the as-is process, the purchase order used to get printed, then scanned, and then conveyed to the vendor. In the new process, as soon as the purchase order is saved, it gets sent automatically to the vendor through EDI. Once the vendor is receiving the purchase order, he goes and manufactures them, or then he accordingly ships the goods to us. Now, for some departments over here, we have activated warehouse management, which is a functionality within SAP. Which means that at any point of time within a room, you can locate the material based on the coordinates of the storage bin. So for example, if we are saying that where is this chair in this room, right now you see the chair is in this room. But where exactly in the room? I need the coordinates. So it is in this aisle, in this bin, at this level. That's possible through warehouse management, which we will be activating for some department warehouses. Right? So based on the parameters that we set inside the system, as soon as you receive these materials, the system is automatically going to suggest that please go ahead and put away this material into this storage bin. So the person goes and automatically goes and puts away those materials into the bin. Now during the receiving process, we have one more thing that is done, that's a physical inspection of the materials that is done by the person. He's going to check that what I ordered for, if I ordered for 50 materials, is it matching with what I received? Did I exactly receive 50 materials? So that's a match which is done. The same thing happens in the invoice verification by the finance person, wherein he checks that what was ordered for, what was received, and what has been invoiced, does it all match? If yes, only then the payment is made to the vendor. If not, then you're going to ask the vendor to make modifications to the invoice and accordingly represent the invoice to match with what was ordered and what was received. So we're also bringing one more process into perspective, which is called a 3-way match, which will again be carried out in standard SAP. Any questions? Yeah, sure.